Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Prince. Welcome to my channel. We're gonna do an easy stability exercise drill today. It's gonna take us, not that much time. Get you warmed up or cool down for the day. When I was a beginner, I really used to love this thing because it allowed me to get into some of those deeper ranges that I didn't comfortable feel like doing on the ground. But yeah, so we're gonna get right into it, okay? All right, we got an easy routine for you guys today. If you don't have a stability ball, I need you to get one, because when I was a beginner doing mobility exercises, this is my best friend. And I'm sorry to tell you, but we're just not going to sit on it today. We're going to actually do some exercises to increase the core stability, work on the hips, work on the lower back, work on a little bit of the knees. But this should get you right for the day. This routine is not going to take any longer than about 5, 6, maybe 7 minutes. But what we're going to do is we're going to focus on keeping our feet a little bit outside the shoulders for most of the duration. If you are, balance prone or whatever, go near a wall, but locking in your feet, like I just instructed, should get you a decent bit of the way. So we're going to start super easy, hands on the knees, tightening the core. I want your core engaged during this whole exercise. It already should, the fact that we're on this ball. But we're going to start by stretching the low back real nice and easy and just coming down the shin. Now, if this is a good enough stretch for you, that's fine. I want you to feel it where you feel it. We're not in a race with anybody except ourselves. This is about feeling good for the day, feeling good at night, whatever time of the day it is for you. This should be an easy, relaxful thing. Now, with this stretch, you notice, and the further you go, if you can make it, keep those feet planted into the ground so you have a firm base. And then the further you go, you're going to feel it in the lower back and you're going to feel a little bit in the hips, okay? Next exercise we're going to get into, we're going to try just a little easy rotation exercise. Now, if you are near a wall for stability, you can keep one hand up, whatever is good for you, elbow, whatever, but I still want you to tighten that core. And then while we are turned, we're going to push, straighten that knee as much as we can, keep our wide base, keep the feet to the ground, turn the other way, whatever you want, hand up, knee, whatever you need to balance, while pushing into the opposite glute, straightening out that leg, okay? Once again, I think I did this a little longer, but we're going to shoot for about 30, 45 seconds on each of these, whatever's tolerable. During that time, work on deep breathing, feel good while you do this, okay? Now, the next exercise we're going to do, once again, if you're by a wall, we're going to focus on that stability. Keep the feet into the ground, feel your feet up under you. Put the hand on one side of the ball, pushing the hip out, trying to touch the floor, keeping the hand in front of you on the wall, on the knee, whatever you need for stability, okay? Now you'll feel a good side stretch with these, because not only am I trying to aim for the floor, but I'm trying to push my butt in the ball that way, okay? Now, if you want to be deeper stretch, you can get that arm all the way up while you're rotating the ball. Feel a nice good stretch on that side and then that hip. That's one of the reasons early on why I really like the stability ball, because if you play with your base, you can get like really good hip stretches while you do other stuff. Next exercise we're going to do, this is going to be pretty easy. What I want you to do is kind of scoop back on the ball a little bit, still get your feet in that good base. And what I want you to do is kind of rock back a little bit onto the ball. You'll feel like a light contraction in your hamstrings. And then I want you to grab the ball and kind of squeeze it while you're tightening your core. Now we're just going to hold this for about 20 seconds. But this is a great, easy core exercise that you can get the core engaged, get the back engaged, and then you just want to relax. Now, when you relax, look on up toward the ceiling, and then pull that ball in again for another 10 to 15 seconds, tightening that core, relaxing, taking deep breaths, and then relax, look towards the ceiling. That's honestly one of the favorite exercises I used to love to do, because I used to have like a pelvic tilt problem. So really grabbing that ball and kind of tightening the core kind of like in a hump thrusting motion, to be honest. Really felt good for my lower back. So what we're going to do now is kind of repeat that exercise, but we're going to do some motion with it. We're going to take our arms, put it over a head or in front of you if you're near the wall. But for now, over the head, we're going to kind of work on that squeeze into the core, dig those feet into the ground, and then relax and looking up. This is like the low back version of a cat camel exercise, but on the stability ball. So once again, if you get a good base, you'll feel it in your hips, your lower back, your feet, your knees, because on the stability ball, the thing is kind of getting on the floor and doing some of this stuff was a little bit painful because I would be in like closed ranges of motion and in contact with the ground. Now that my limbs are a little bit more free, I can do the same things without having so much stress on my joint. That's why I love the stability ball for beginners. Next thing we're gonna do is some super, super easy twists. We just gonna grab the outside knee, reach across, and then kind of slide that hand backwards on the ball. So we're gonna twist, drop our head back, hold it for about 5 seconds. Once again, that wide base is going to allow us to feel like a little hip stretch too, okay? And then we're going to turn on the other side, drop that hand back for about 5 seconds, and then we're going to repeat that a couple times, okay? I'm not going to lie, I would chat with y'all right now, but this is real tight for me today, to be honest. Meaning I should do some more ball stretches, to be honest. So I guess we'll make a little series out of it. Because I try to explain to people, you don't have to get on the ground to feel good. It's really about movement. And in the beginning, like I said, the stability ball was like really easy for me. That's going to really wrap it up. That should be really short. Like I told you guys, join me for the next video. I appreciate you guys for being here and have a great rest of the day.